Pirates Baseball on SNP is presented by Highmark, the official health plan of the Pirates, because life. Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. By Cohen Markets, learn how to save 20 cents off per gallon every time you visit. By your Western PA Chevy dealers, Chevrolet, the best-selling brand in Pittsburgh. And by Levin Furniture and Mattress, Pittsburgh's #1 furniture and mattress store. City Connect night here in the Burgh. The new City Connect unis this year, and Don Kelly showing confidence in Endy Rodriguez. Colorful chest protector.
Good looking unis. But the hats kind of match those unis a little bit.
Yeah, Armed Forces weekend, they're wearing the camouflage caps and they go pretty well with the City Connect unis. Endy Rodriguez, second straight start. Here is the lineup for Don Mattingly's Phillies. Trey Turner leads off. Talked about Kyle Schwarber, the 18 homers leading the majors. Bryce Harper, Alec Boehm starting to get it going a little bit. Brandon Marsh, the league's leading hitter in right field. Bryson Stott is at second. Edmundo Sosa learning to play the outfield is in left. Justin Crawford, son of an all-star. Justin Crawford in center, and Garrett Stubbs is the backup catcher to JT Realmuto.
Ashcraft's numbers brought to you by Car Shield. You see that everything there is in really tremendous shape. 51 strikeouts, 48 innings. Opposition hitting just .214.
Ready to go and underway with a strike. Emil Jimenez behind the dish. Trey Turner at .233 average with 4 homers, 13 RBIs. Ground ball, and there's a Gold Glove third baseman. Utility man bounces around, won that Gold Glove a couple years ago. Jared Triolo, one away. The Levin Furniture and Mattress Pirates D. Connor Griffin, excellent at short. Brandon Lau, Spencer Horwitz on the right side of the infield. Brian Reynolds, O'Neill Cruz, Ryan O'Hearn. Left to right in the outfield, and we mentioned Endy Rodriguez catches Braxton Ashcraft as Kyle Schwarber steps to the plate.
Right at him with a fastball. 98.
A bomb at Fenway last night as they beat the Red Sox. Won another series. Schwarber just slaps that into center field. A 1-out base hit for Schwarber.
Another fastball, one after him, 2 in a row. This one looked like it was in a pretty good spot. Got it upstairs, a little off the plate.
And now Bryce Harper. 10 homers, 24 RBIs for Harper.
A lot of lefties in this lineup.
Expecting the fastball. Took a big hack at the curve.
Now in front of it.
And he's fooled by that one. Bent his knees a little bit. 0-2 on Bryce Harper.
6 pitches, 6 strikes.
Still 0-2. Harper, MVP 2 times, 2015, 2021, an 8-time All-Star. #1 pick overall in 2010. Lines this into center field, an 0-2 pitch. And Schwarber's headed to third, and a bobble and a drop as Cruz was anxious to try and throw Schwarber out. It's first and third with 1 out.
Up and away fastball hasn't worked yet. He's thrown it twice, and both of them singles to center.
See what he can do against Alec Boehm, looking now for a ground ball. A single there, and Schwarber willing to test Cruz. Cruz couldn't get a handle on it. Ball 1 on Boehm. Little 5-game hitting streak for the Phillies third baseman. to a very slow start. But hitting over 300 in May, and it's now 2-0 on him. Three homers and 20 runs batted in for Bohm. Two one.
All three of these have been pretty close pitches. The 99 for the 2-0 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. And it's 3-1. And a big pitch obviously coming on here for Ashcraft as he faces the Phillies for a second time. Got his first major league win against Philadelphia June of last year. Pirates swept that series here at PNC Park. Chop towards short might be tough. 1 and 2. They turn it. Inning ending twin killing. Griffin to Lau to Horwitz.
There's salad and there's bread.
It's the perfect bite in every bite.
So what you gonna do?
You're gonna take your favorite salad and you stuff it.
Yeah!
Stuff it.
Yeah!
Stuff it.
Yeah! Stuff it! Yeah!
Not where he normally is at, and the ERA up there pretty darn high in the 5s with an opposition to batting average over 280.
First pitch strike to Oneil Cruz. Ball 1 strike on the Bucco center fielder. Career 157 hitter versus the Phillies. 11 for 70. Not much action against Nola for Cruz. His 2 for 6 lifetime. Aaron Nola, the 32-year-old from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, first-round pick out of LSU a dozen years ago. Checks. No swing. It's Doug Eddings, the crew chief over there. 3-1. Cruz has walked just 15 times this season. Nola has walked 15 batters in 42 innings. And it's a full count. It's Emil Jimenez calling the balls and strikes. There's Doug Eddings, the crew chief at third. Mike Malinsky at first. Dexter Kelly, second base umpire. Payoff pitch. A leadoff walk. Well done by Cruz. The defense. Alec Bohm at third, Trey Turner at short with Bryson Stott and Bryce Harper on the right side of the infield. Brandon Marsh in right, Justin Crawford in center, Edmundo Sosa in left, Garrett Stubbs catches Aaron Nola. Well, we'll see if Cruz wants to take off. He's got 15 steals in 17 attempts. Strike on Brandon Lau.
Kind of a conservative lead on that first pitch. Would be nice to get him home, start with the lead.
Half the runners attempting to steal against Nola have been caught, 2 out of 4. There he goes. Swing and a miss. Sidearm throw and an out recorded. Stubbs.
I think that's a nice play by Turner. He
Put the tag on him.
ball, I think, bounced in there, and he handled the hop, and then at the same time was able to get the good hand or a good tag right on the back of his hand.
Yeah.
See how the glove is coming up to handle the hop? He was able to change direction and get it back down in a hurry.
Caught for just The third time this season. Cruz. Trey Turner applying that tag. Lau trying to protect the runner. Swung at that pitch and it's 0-2. Lau 1 for 5 in the past against Aaron Nola. Nola's 11th career start against Pittsburgh, but Pirates haven't seen him since July of 2024. Bob mentioned that ERA of 5.14 coming off a start 6 days ago against the Rockies in Philly, where he gave up 3 runs in 4 2/3 against Colorado. Curveball, been a good pitch for Nola.
Back door. You can see right there, Lau was asking the umpire if that was a strike as he was walking away. I think he mentioned that it was outside, or motioned and that it was away.
Opposition hitting just 190 against that knuckle curveball of Nola's. Two Pirates with the most history against Nola. Reynolds and Osuna. Reynolds 18 career at bats, 4 hits. One of those hits a homer. Another curve, 0-2. Walk, stolen base, strikeout, and out in front of Reynolds, 0-2. Ashcraft already a step up on that end of the dugout there, ready to take the hill again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Close pitch, 2-2.
Boy, that sure looked. Ah, it was quite a ways inside. Didn't look like that.
Now we can't see what you can see at home, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah.
You can see if it's a strike. We can't. We don't have that. We're not allowed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off. Nobody in base, no telecast, no broadcast booth was allowed to have the strike zone, just to make sure that we don't yell down there to the players.
Challenge.
Challenge. I don't think they could hear us if we yelled as loud as we possibly could, Bob.
Not in 2 seconds.
True.
It's not like they have any time.
Right. Bouncing ball and retired Reynolds to Harper, scoreless after 1. Time now for our Penn West University Educating You. This is the last pitch of the top of the first inning from Braxton Ashcraft to Alec Boehm. That double play ball, a 2-seamer. Bob, 99.1 miles an hour, the fastest pitch he's thrown this year. I guess he was determined.
Yeah, I mean, he's throwing hard tonight. A lot of 98s. Goes to show you it doesn't matter if you're throwing it with the seams or across the seams. Doesn't have any effect on the velocity. A lot of people think it does. And you could have an argument maybe like in the old days about that, because you could say, well, the aerodynamics are different, but today's velocities are taken out of their hand.
Oh, what a stop by Lau. And he just robbed Marsh of a base hit. The league's leading hitter just robbed by Brandon Lau.
Excellent job by Lau. But anymore, yeah, the aerodynamics don't really have anything to do with the velocity, because the velocities that we show are as the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hands.
Brandon Lau makes the play on the Brandon Marsh smash. It was headed to right. 1 ball, 1 strike. So, Bob, in other words, it's being measured differently than back in the old days, huh?
Yeah, it's coming right out of the hand. So if it's a fastball, it's a fastball. It doesn't matter what what your seams are, because the seams might have an effect on the ball traveling through the air faster, maybe retaining the velocity that it has when you launch it out of your hand. You know, there might be an argument for that. But when you're basically measuring the launch speed, so it doesn't matter how it's spinning. Now the way it's spinning definitely has a little effect on the flight. Yeah, you could see there was a little bit of downward action to that ball that Bohm hit on the ground.
One and 2. Man, that one almost identical, but not nearly the velocity off the bat of the Marsh smash, which was 103 miles an hour off the bat. Stott retired. Bob, what are today's keys to the game presented by your Western PA Buick dealers?
Well, there's some pretty good power hitters on this team, but I'd like to see the ball not go in fair territory all that often. Hopefully Ashcraft can lock up a bunch of strikeouts, and these guys do. They like to swing the bat, so he might get some strikeouts. Although it's not imperative that he does, because he can get outs all kinds of ways. He's not a guy that I think hunts strikeouts, because he's in the strike zone so much, not looking for chases. But I'd like to see him get some strikes in this one. Strikeouts.
Triolo backs up on that hop, and he retires Edmundo Sosa. 1, 2, 3 for Ashcraft. Nice play by Lau. 0-0. Scoreless going to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Time now for our Penn West University stat of the day. The Pirates offense at home and Major League Baseball ranks. Look at that, 5.7 runs per game. 2nd in all of Major League Baseball in their home ballpark, and the best average of any team.
Yeah, a lot of people accuse this of being a big pitcher's ballpark.
It has been for years.
Well, I think it's kind of a fair ballpark. I mean, not looking at the stats or anything, looking at the park itself.
No, I agree. It's been a very fair ballpark, and maybe that's the reason people say it's more of a pitcher's park, if it's fair.
Yeah, could be. If you're a right-hand hitter, you probably think, no, it's not fair.
That's
but if
true.
you're a left-hand hitter, it's like 320 down the line, 375 to the, I don't know if you call that the alley or not. It's only 399 the center. A lot of ballparks are 400 or better, a little over 400.
This guy at the plate likes it.
But then it's deep to left center, that's for sure.
Yeah, the north side notch, 410 left center. O'Hearn homered last night over the right center field fence. And O'Hearn in the 1st inning, a 413-foot blast, his 7th of the year. He's homered in back-to-back games. He's hitting .313 here in this ballpark, and 5 of his 7 homers here at his new home, PNC Park. A 947 OPS in this beautiful ballpark. And he draws the walk. Bob talked about sometimes overused phrase about a guy being a professional hitter, but I think in O'Hearn's case, it's an apt description. He really is a professional hitter. Leadoff walk.
It's kind of hard to describe what that is.
If you know, you know.
But yeah, that's the way I think about it.
Nola walks the leadoff man for the second straight inning. Marcell Ozuna has come to the plate 62 times, 62 at bats in his career against Nola. A longtime National League East guy with the Marlins and the Braves. He's faced this veteran righty all those times. A .242 career hitter with 4 homers against Aaron Nola. Nola versus Ozuna, 2 veterans. Ozuna 35 years old, Nola the 32-year-old All-Star in 2018. Hits this hard to left. Oh man, nice job by Sosa. And
Tough to
O'Hearn's
get
going to
back.
have to get back, and he's going to get doubled up. He thought for sure that was going to be over Sosa's head. A double play.
I think on that one, Greg, you got to just go to second base and then stop and wait and see what happens. He was way around the bag. See, he's looking up at it, and he just thought, nope, he can't catch that. I'm going to score.
Sosa, his 3rd start in the major leagues in left field. Longtime infielder. Spencer Horwitz. Sosa to Bryson Stott to Bryce Harper. A 7-4-3 double play. On a strike. Yep, I'm sure he's thinking about it right now. He knows, as you said, Bob, better off stopping at second.
Yeah, just go down and wait.
Yep.
You still might score. You know, if it rattles around, takes a funny hop out there off the wall.
And even if he doesn't, it's second and third and nobody out, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's not such a bad spot to be in.
Nola gets his 2nd strikeout. Still nothing through 2. Increase mental health awareness. Free 24/7 confidential support in English and Spanish. Text MLB to 741-741. Justin Crawford takes strike 1. A 22-year-old rookie, hitting 8th in the order. Garrett Stubbs to follow. Carl Crawford, his dad, 14 years in the big leagues. And 0-2, 98 miles an hour. little pop-up. Might be trouble. No, no trouble. Easy play for O'Neill Cruz. Carries out to the Pirates center fielder. 1 up and 1 down in the 3rd.
He has thrown 23 strikes and 4 balls so far.
You're saying he's a strike thrower?
Yeah. He is not afraid of the bats. I'm surprised that they haven't been doing any swinging and missing. They're getting put in play.
Need of 9 first pitch strikes. And I got a piece of Garrett Stubbs. Just grazed him.
It's like the old days where you just nick the uniform. I just nicked the little padding on the arm guard.
So Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball. His Phillies. He was the bench coach, took over for Rob Thompson. 0-1 count. Ground ball 3rd, backhand play, Triolo off balance. That is all they will get with a Speedy Turner, one of the fastest players in baseball, but a nice play again by Triolo.
Nice little pickup at second.
Wow, that scoop.
Yep.
And now Kyle Schwarber. Seven homers in 7 games. Had homered in 5 straight. That was snapped the other day. But homered again last night.
What's the record?
8 straight.
That's what I thought it was.
Don Mattingly tied Dale Long's mark. A former Pirate first baseman set that mark in 1956. And now 2-0. Don Mattingly and Ken Griffey Jr. tied the Dale Long record. Schwarber hit 56 home runs last year to lead the league. Runner goes. And that was closer than I thought it was going to be. Turner steals his 6th.
Ashcraft not real quick getting that ball home. You see the bringing the knee all the way up chest high. Tough to throw anybody out. Never was tagged, was he?
Very close. 3-1 on Schwarber. Turner steals his 6th in 7 attempts. Three and 2.
Last time he was up and in with that fast, or up and away with the fastball, and he was able to go up and get it, hit a line drive, but keeping it near the hands, he's late.
Full count on Schwarber. Well, the Pirates made a big pitch to try and get Schwarber as a free agent over the winter. And Ashcraft strikes him out. That's the first K for Ashcraft. Scoreless to the bottom of the 3rd. And by McClellan's Contracting and Roofing. If our name goes on it, we stand behind it so you can stand in it. We had a great debate. John Wader came over here and he and Bob had just a fabulous debate. I'll tell you.
Was that Tony?
Huh? Who? Was that what?
La Russa. I thought that was
Oh. Lock the door, Lexi. Yeah, this time he was aiming at you though, not me. I could witness it. I felt like I was Steve Blass. Years ago, Tony La Russa barged in here and started screaming at me between innings, and Connor Griffin takes 2-1. Griffin, Andy Rodriguez, Jared Triolo. Griffin continues to impress. You take a look at the Xfinity batting stats, and they're even better. You look at him since he's turned 20. 2-1.
Rock has a shadow today. And at dinner, Garda made the statement that
Mark Garda, Director of Broadcasting.
Rock and Bob like to argue in between innings. So I think Rock was trying to prove him right. Yes.
Ah, there he is. He's still
It's
arguing.
Logan. See, Logan's up
Logan's
there.
in the back there with Doran.
That's the shadow.
All the snacks.
Yep.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Connor Griffin. Bouncing ball, stop made by Bohm to his feet, and safe. Infield hit for Connor Griffin.
On a play like this, I know it's really tough, but you got no time for crow hops or anything like that. You have to, once the ball's in your hand, you got to get rid of it because Griffin can run. And you saw after he gets to his feet, he seams it up, takes a little crow hop. Don't got time for that.
And
Now,
Rodriguez takes a ball.
Most of the other guys, yeah, you got time for that.
Two of the fastest shortstops in the game of baseball going at it here. The rookie Connor Griffin and Trey Turner. Andy Rodriguez, talked about him in our open, making his 2nd straight start in the big leagues.
Yeah, he's one of my keys.
Okay.
He can come through. He only has 5 at bats off of Nola, but he's got 4 RBIs. So hopefully he can add to his ribeyes. Pack that freezer.
Andy Rodriguez yesterday played his first game with the Pirates since early June of last year against these Phillies.
He looked good with that bat yesterday.
Two and 2. Rodriguez hit .221 with the Indianapolis Indians this season with 1 homer, 16 RBIs. And a full count. Nola's already walked a couple. The Ben Furniture and Mattress strike zone. Two, and concerned that maybe Griffin might be taken off.
Hey, looking for number 11.
He goes. Ball 4. 1st and 2nd. 3rd walk in 3 innings for Nola.
Yeah, we need to cash one of these in.
And a big part of the Pirates offense, the bases on balls this year. 3rd in the league in walks drawn. The Cubs 204 walks coming into this game. The Brewers 184 and the Pirates 182. That's up to 185. Jared Triolo, good butter. O'Neill Cruz on deck. See how the infield plays it right now. Bohm, the edge of the grass, and the first baseman Harper playing almost at 2nd base.
They're looking for the bunt.
Look at that defensive alignment. Misses the bunt. Watch Harper way off of first. And the second baseman, Stott, not quite directly behind him, but look how close they are. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking down at third base coach Tony Beasley. Gets it down toward Harper. He thought about throwing to third, and oh, he's safe at first. At least he is for now.
Yeah, I don't know. They might look at that one.
From here, it looked like they got him, barely. But the first base umpire, Mike Malinsky, called him safe, and they will challenge.
Well, you know that Harper is going to at least take a look over there, because that was the whole reason for where he was playing, was so he could be aggressive and look to get that force play. It'll be close. So I don't know why he's. I mean, you can't really. You're not supposed to bunt the ball that direction in that scenario. Just because of the first baseman can, if he's an aggressive, decent fielding first baseman, he's going to get that force out at third. And if you bunt it to the third baseman, what's he going to do with it? There's no one to throw to, because he's the guy that plays third. So he's going to throw over to first base, and you're going to get your job done. But when you put it to the first baseman, he's got nobody to hold on, nothing to do. He can come in as far as he wants, play way off the bat, take whatever angle he wants.
The call's overturned. The runner's out. Philadelphia retains its
And so you're taking a chance by butting it at the first baseman.
Sacrifice goes 3-4. Harper, who learned to play first base after undergoing Tommy John surgery a few years ago, in November of 2022. Started playing first base the following year. Cruz now with the infield back. Nola's given up 7 homers this season.
See if he gives Cruz anything good to swing at here. That one middle of the plate, top of the zone.
He's off the curve. Left-handed batters hit .322 against Aaron Nola this season. Changeup is fouled away 2-2. Working on an 8-game on-base streak now. And a base hit for Cruz to give the Pirates a 2-0 lead. Oh, Neil Cruz, a huge single up the middle, brings home Griffin and Rodriguez. 32 ribeyes for Cruz.
That's what he had, he had to do there in that situation, especially once he got to 2 strikes. Thinking long ball, any of that stuff. Nope, you got to shorten up your stroke and get a ball put in play. Maybe you find a hole, and that's exactly what he did.
Caleb Cotham, the pitching coach, out now. Aaron Nola has a long third inning here.
Now the Pirates have been threatening to draw first blood, and now they got it.
31st time this season the Pirates have scored first this year, and that's the most in Major League Baseball.
It's a different offense nowadays.
It really is. They've outscored the opposition, have the Pirates, 66-25 in the first 2 innings. A run differential of 41, by far the best in baseball. Wow.
Sounds like somebody's trying to get a chant going. But you're never sure if it's the Philly fans trying, or is it, even if it's not rivalry weekend, it's still anytime it's on a weekend, this series brings a lot of people across the state, and a lot of Pirates go to Philly too.
Yeah,
we see a lot of that. It really still is a tremendous rivalry. You know, it's not the same division, so that kind of does, you got to be honest, that does take something from it. But
and it's really good when both teams are playing.
It's
well.
The battle for the state.
Yeah. Drive to right field. Brandon Lau, line drive, 2-run homer, clear the deck, cannonball coming. Brandon Lau's 11th. 4-0 Pirates.
Yeah, last time up, he was a little unsure about those balls that were away. Kind of went out and chased a couple of them. Made a little adjustment. 2 quick runs. I like the fact they're wearing those black unis tonight too, all black. It really does kind of look back to like the history of this series. I can remember occasionally the Pirates of old would wear all black. The only thing that's missing is those Philly blue uniforms.
Yeah, these are great City Connects this year. That ball was tattooed by Brandon Lau.
Think back to these rivalry games. There's so many moments, you know, with these two teams. What was it? Was it Ed Ott hit a grand slam off of
Tug McGraw, right?
Tug McGraw. I mean, it just.
And there's another hit. A base hit for Brian Reynolds. The only man that Nola has retired in the third was Triolo, the bunt. Another look at the Lau home run.
And they had a challenge on to get the out. Guarantee you Lau likes this ballpark.
What a great look that is.
You know?
Ashcraft there, the Pirates pitcher. And Ryan O'Hearn skies this to center. The home run by Lau brought to you by UPMC. Hit the fastball over the right field wall. Number 11 for Lau. Most home runs by a Pirates second baseman through 45 games since going back to at least 1974. Quite a pickup. And what he and others have done for Reynolds is apparent. As Bob just said moments ago, it's a different offense.
Yep. They worry me a little bit against left-handed starters, but that'll come.
The guy at the plate to be a big part of that. Tomorrow the Pirates see a lefty, by the way, Christopher Sanchez, in game 2 of the series. Two and two. Nobody up yet in the Phillies pen. Braxton Ashcraft, Pirate starter, was allowed the 2 hits.
Well, he's camped out there. Those stats aren't, isn't he? I think he holds on to his glove too.
32nd pitch of the inning for Nola is ball 3, and he is close to having to force Don Mattingly to make a phone call to his bullpen. He knows how important this pitch is. 2 outs. Fly ball to center field, hit pretty deep. Crawford back, and hey, if you're gonna be a Bear, be a Grizzly. Osuna hits one into the cone.
Cone catch.
His 5th 438-foot bomb for the Big Bear. 6-0.
Now, Greg, have we seen a cone catch before?
That's the first.
That's a bomb. Ozuna just giving it a little look.
Johan Ramirez with the cone catch.
Got it.
And his bullpen mates. Look at that shot. Oh my gosh. So Cambalego, the bullpen catcher, Raul Hernandez.
They got to keep that ball, and it's got to
authenticate
the first cone catch.
Authenticate
it. Authenticate it.
Johan, yo. We're watching the replay now. 438-foot blast. And that did force the phone call. Bullpen starts to work for the Phillies. Raul Hernandez there, the bullpen catcher, looking at that Osuna baseball. Chase Sugar, former Pirate. Marcell Osuna, furthest home run this season. Last week, he homered in San Francisco. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Horwitz, the 9th batter here in the inning. It started with the Connor Griffin infield hit. And Endy Rodriguez drew that walk. Triolo bunted them over. Cruz, the single up the middle. The Lau home run. Reynolds singled. And Osuna homered. Check that bat out. Big Bear. Hearn and Lau. Tap toward first. 9 to the plate. 6 on the board for the Bucks. Hoist that cone. In the box. He lashes a single to left. He's 2 for 2.
Well, Ashcraft's got a nice lead. He can go for the strike zone now.
Yeah, quit messing around.
Yeah.
Go after them.
Now he can be aggressive.
Home runs there, Osuna and Lau. Well, he got Bohm to hit into the inning-ending double play in the first. That was so big.
It was a 3-1 pitch. I think Bohm was probably trying to be a little aggressive, and then it gets the sinker and maybe just starting to roll over on it a little bit, and he puts it on the ground.
Bohm's been better last couple weeks, last 13 games to be exact, hitting .304 with an .818 OPS. And chasing a lot less this year. Bohm, who's had that very public distraction since spring training. Bizarre, where he has filed a lawsuit against his own parents in March. Ground ball and a base hit.
First high ground ball.
Well, the Pirates will play these Phillies again tomorrow afternoon at 4:05, and the series at homestand concluding Sunday. And all kids 14 and under get one of these Brandon Lau kids jerseys. Get your tickets at pirates.com. 1:35 Sunday, and the Brandon Lau giveaway kids jersey. All youngsters 14 and under. Paul Skeens against Zach Wheeler, the pitching matchup on Sunday. Marsh with a one-hop smash to the right side that was tracked down by Brandon Lau.
How you do? Hey, 7-4.
Two count.
That ball. Maybe a little in on him. Tie him up.
League's leading hitter, having his best season so far. Former Angel. Lines is foul.
You know, I know that Ashcraft loves to throw strikes, but this is a situation where you kind of want to get off the plate a little bit. And he went right at him with that slider, a couple of 0-2 pitches in a row. There you go.
So you're saying you can throw too many strikes?
Yeah, I mean, just because you got a 6-run lead doesn't mean you throw 0-2 pitches just right in there.
This line foul.
Marsh doesn't seem to mind the breaking balls. The curveball, the slider, he's just a little too quick on him, but seeing him good.
Lau to Griffin. Can't get the ball out of his glove. And he settled for the middleman.
Well, that was a nice pitch. A little splitter, changeup type pitch. Look at the position of that. Man. Now, the splitter, I think, is a hard pitch to spot because you don't have the fingers behind the ball to kind of push it to the spot. And you don't have that release, that feel. But he painted with his. Oh, that would have been a nice double play to get. Need to be hit just a little bit harder, too. That would have helped out.
Fly ball to center will break any idea of a shutout.
Yeah.
Stott brings home Harper. Sac fly.
You think about so far, an off the end of the bat opposite field single, seeing eye ground ball, and then a possible double play ball, routine fly out. And you've given up a run. Not easy to put zeros up.
Yeah, especially against this lineup. I don't care what their averages are. Well, first of all, Marsh is the league's leading hitter. But you got Marsh and Harper and Schwarber and Turner. Stott, sacrifice fly, no slouch. Slice out of play. Edmundo Sosa getting some playing time in the outfield these days. Ashcraft struck out Schwarber to end the third.
Boy, that's a tight slider. 93.
There's a time where baseball people thought you couldn't throw a slider that hard. Runner goes.
Well, you know, the problem with statements like that are like, okay, well, what's a slider?
Is it a cutter?
Yeah, because somebody was just going to say, well, it's really a cutter. Well, then somebody else is going to say, well, a cutter is really a slider. So I mean, it's kind of it's a way you even make a statement that you can't throw a slider, 90 miles an hour. Well, maybe you can't throw a sweeper or a flat breaking ball that's a lot slower.
Time called.
Oh.
Yeah. Runner first base.
Did you see Marsh?
So I'll just take off.
Yeah. He didn't realize time was called. Look at him laughing.
He and Horwitz get a chuckle out of it.
Yeah, like he wasn't sure what was going on there.
Ashcraft, like he did in the third, strikes out the batter to end the fourth this time. Inning. Cones are out around the Berg. So far, big night, a big inning for the Cones. And a big man there, Marcell Ozuna, and the cone catch. First in the history of Major League Baseball. Think about that. Tonight we were here in this ballpark. Are you watching it on Sportsnet Pittsburgh?
A cone catch.
First ever. That man hit it. Johan Ramirez caught it.
Been a lot of great moments.
Yes, that's right. This rivalry
series, and there's another one.
Yep.
The cone catch. I was thinking about it, but there has been like the Mike Schmidt 500th home run.
Yeah.
That was a big moment really in baseball, but in this series, a lot of things like that have happened.
Connor Griffin sends one a long way to right, but Marsh. Speaking of history, take a look at our Old Spice Fresh stats. Most games pitched without making an appearance in relief, going back to 1901. Look at that. Aaron Nola on that list. Tom Glavine, 682 starts. Justin Verlander, Jared Weaver, Garrett Cole, Yu Darvish, and Aaron Nola. And we'll see Zach Wheeler on Sunday. Nola now trying to go a couple more innings if he can for Don Mattingly. Meanwhile, Pirates were hoping to get into that bullpen. First game of a series. It's really nice if you can get into a bullpen.
What Nola would say if you're going, hey, your next start, we're going to have an opener for you. You're going to come in.
I know you're top 10 on the all-time starts list.
We're going to have an opener. It looks like the matchups are better.
2-1 Eddie Rodriguez. A very important walk drawn in the third. Eddie Rodriguez. Injury slowed him down the last couple years. Remember early on he was catching Paul Skeens. Seems like a long time ago. Early last year. Not Henry Davis, but it was Eddie Rodriguez. And on April the 14th, he took a foul ball to the index finger, cut it, and wound up on the injured list and really trouble recovering throughout the season. He pops this one up. Easy for Stott, brings up Triolo. Talk about that 500th career home run.
Throw it, Robbie. Oh, he did throw it.
There it is, number 500, the career 500th home run for Michael Jack Smith, and the Phillies have regained the lead in Pittsburgh, 8-6, and the Phillies dugout comes swarming out to home plate.
April 18th, 1986, and great late Harry Callis, 1887. This ball hit in the air to shallow left and drops. Jared Triolo with a base hit. 2-out single for Triolo. And Sosa not able to get there.
Right off the very end. Doesn't have any carry, and that's a good thing. You can hear the bat die.
That's going to be it for Nola. O'Neill Cruz face a reliever. Triolo gets the 2-out single. An early exit for Aaron Nola. Stream Pirates games at home or on the go with SNP 360. Just go to getsnp360.com or scan the QR code. Log in with your provider and get direct access to live games, plus all of the Pittsburgh sports content you love. Scoreboard asking for noise. And former Pirate Tim Meza.
There's not a lot to be noisy about. Meza's numbers on the year. Been pretty busy. 22 innings in his 19 games. We had Sugar was up earlier, right?
Sugar, yes.
Got a lot of players have been on both sides. 2 in a row.
1-1 strike. Tim Meza, the Allentown, Pennsylvania product. Started with the Pirates last year, then claimed off waivers by the Phillies end of August. A lot of time on the injured list last year with Pittsburgh. Gets away, and taking off goes Triolo. I don't know where that's a wild pitch or a pass ball. Pass ball it is on Stubbs. Scoring position. It's funny how managers still, Bob, automatically bring in a left-hander to face this guy, Cruz. Now, Meza may get him out, and it was automatic for a while, but this year it's such a different story.
Well, I think they're still playing the I'm from Missouri game. You got to show me.
Yeah, you got to hit more than 350 against lefties.
Well, no, over a longer time.
Yeah, over like 2 months, not just 7 weeks.
Yeah, we're in the middle of May.
Yeah.
I mean, they're wanting to prove it.
Yeah. Triolo takes off for third and strikes out. Does Cruz. Pirates, top of the 5th inning. Statcast powered by Google Cloud. Going to show you the outs that Ashcraft's been getting down in the zone.
Yeah, not a ton of strikeouts, but he's staying downstairs. He's getting ground balls. Here's another one. Nice backhand play.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Yep.
Justin Crawford retired.
He's only thrown 57 pitches so far.
For the season, 53% of the outs he's gotten have been low in the zone. 53%. Tonight, it's everything.
Now, a lot of times when he's getting strikeouts, swings and miss type strikeouts, he's getting a lot of those. They'll chase upstairs a little bit, but I think when he has gone up, it's been out on the outside half of the plate, kind of away from the hitters. So they've been able to get the head of the bat to the baseball and they're getting singles up towards center field, out the opposite field, the lefties.
Barely hit Stubbs on that pad first time. Phillies catcher. 0-2. Four hits allowed by Ashcraft. 2 came in the first, back-to-back, Schwarber and Harper.
And both those were fastballs.
Oh,
kind of up and away. Hit him again. One thing that we saw in that first time, and I'm sure we'll see it again here, Stubbs isn't going to move out of the way.
No.
He's just going to take it. It's a little Jason Kendall action.
Yeah.
If you're going to get one in on him, he's going to first.
Turner hit into a force play at second. Chiola made a nice play on it. Tough man to double up. He has it into 3 double plays this season, Turner. Off the end of the bat, 1 and 2. Turner, once drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates, decided to go to college instead. NC State. Ashcraft registers strikeout number 3.
The last 2 sliders right on the outside corner.
And that strikeout was presented by Coppers, protecting what matters, preserving the future.
Turner has been hitting ground balls down to third base. Started the bat off with a foul ball, ground ball down that direction. So somebody is trying to hook the ball like that. You get this slider away from them and they're pulling. That's your result right there. What's the hitter trying to do? What can I do to mess that up?
Two balls, no strikes. Every time you watch Schwarber come to the plate, doesn't matter if he's wearing the Phillies uniform or when he was certainly with the Cubs, really briefly with the Red Sox, whatever team, you can't help but think back to that wild card game against Garrett Cole, that 3rd inning home run, that blast, fly ball to right toward the wall, and he's hit another. Kyle Schwarber, a 2-run home run to make it 6-3, his 19th of the year. And he's got 8 homers in the last 8 games.
He is something else.
Yep.
It's amazing how hot he is. That pitch was away. 99.
It's a 6-3 game. And here's Harper. Phillies have twice come back from 4-run deficits this season.
He's going to go upstairs. I think he needs to crowd these guys.
Harper has singled twice. And another hit. He's 3 for 3.
Everything he's hit's been off the bat away. Watch, this ball is away.
Down, away, off the plate.
But all 3 of his hits have been with that part of the bat, and it's been on that part of the plate. One was, at least one of them, that first one I know was up. Then that one, of course, that we just saw was down. But in relationship to where those pitches are in and out, they've all been away. His pitch count has gotten away from him a little bit this inning. Up to 75 now.
Shaking his head.
He's still only thrown, he's missed the strike zone just 18 times in 76 pitches.
Bouncing ball, Griffin will keep it himself. Kyle Schwarber hits a 2-run homer. His 19th, makes it 6-3. Pirates lead 6-3. Bottom of the 5th inning. Bryce Harper 3 for 3 tonight. Time to stack the deck, presented by the Baseball Card Castle in Cranberry. Bryce Harper 2014 Topps and 2015 Topps opening day card. #1 pick.
Probably a very sought after set of cards, all of Harper's. Seems like he's been around for 20 years.
2010.
Still relatively young.
First pick overall, 2010.
Here, let me see what they say.
Yeah,
on
go
the
ahead,
back.
take a look.
I want to see the back.
Yeah.
That's where the information is. Well, look how long the stat list.
There's a drive to right center field, and this is a no-doubter. A 2-homer night for Brandon Lau. His 12th. A 3-homer night for the Pirates. And he hits it off the lefty.
Lefty is supposed to be his Achilles heel, not this time. He's going to go do some welding. Oh, look at that. They start that breaking ball at him and just break it down the middle. And he'll chase that breaking ball a little bit, but when he's not somebody that likes to give ground. He's going to stay in there on it.
Already his 3rd 2-homer game, and he's got a dozen. What a season, what a trade. Oh. one of 3 players the Pirates got in that 3-team deal. What a job the lefty Mason Montgomery has done out of the bullpen. Jake Mangum on the injured list, probably coming back on Tuesday. Reynolds is robbed by Stott.
Nice play. That ball looked like it was already in right field when he caught it. Let's move it away from him too. That little slice.
Both second basemen, Stott and Pirates Brandon Lau, have taken hits away from the opponent. And now O'Hearn. There's Harper. Second out. Mesa gives up the home run to the lefty batting Brandon Lau. Get the cones ready. Osuna now facing the lefty Mesa.
Well, they got it sitting right out there in the front. You know, it was just a couple days ago. I was thinking, why do they have that cone sitting right there? Now I know. Take some quick reactions to run up there, grab the cone. The cone's up there in the very front of the bullpen, front of the Pirate bullpen, right there by where the flower bed is. So they got to run up there, grab that, track the ball, get in position, and make the cone catch.
Osuna's home run in the 3rd inning.
I thought it was closer to the flowers than that. It's back there a little bit.
Strike 3, but Brandon Lau, not Brandon Lowe, sent one high and deep. The home run, 2-homer night. It is 7-3 Pirates on the UPMC scoreboard. Pirates baseball is presented by UPMC, the official healthcare provider of sports coverage on SNP. It's a beautiful sky, beautiful day in the neighborhood. Game 1 of 3, and Brandon Lau, 2-homer game. Already 3 2-homer games. Marsh, the league's leading hitter at the plate. 12 homers, tied for 3rd most in the National League, by the way, for Lau. Schwarber hit his 19th. He's the major league leader. Marsh at the plate against Ashcraft, and Lau along with Osuna combined to hit 3 homers. O'Neill Cruz had a 2-run single in the 3rd. Got the Bucks on the board. Still 2-2 on Marsh. High school classmates with Joey Bart in Buford, Georgia. Bart on the injured list, and that prompted recall of Endy Rodriguez. Still 2-2. Off the foot.
Got that slider. Oh, look, I got him maybe the calf. Leave a mark, a little bruise there. Feels better with that 7 up there now, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah. Just get
like
that one of those back, yeah.
It was like, oh, are they coming? And then you just a solo home run, but still, it just gives you a better feel going into this inning.
Bruce. One away, and now here's a message from Levin Furniture and Mattress.
Get the guaranteed lowest mattress prices for life at Levin.
Cruz makes that play. Routine out, and now Bryson Stott. Can Ashcraft get 2 more outs at least to go 6 innings again? Probably going to be it for him if you can get those 2 outs. I mentioned in our open, you're going to be watching what Ashcraft does. Watch those innings. Ground ball. 2 outs.
Yeah, they pretty much have their fingers on the pulse of everybody nowadays, but you can understand that they would watch Ashcraft a little closer than some of the other guys.
He had Tommy John surgery in 2021, didn't pitch at all in 2022, and they've gradually ramped up his innings. 52 innings in 2023, then a 20-inning increase the following year. And from 73 innings to 118 innings last year. Well, if you figure that's about 40 innings from one year to the next, averaging 6 innings a start, that would get you at about 180. One ball, one strike, and now 1-2. It's the Phillies bullpen. They've got Jonathan Bolin up. Strike 3, and if that is the last out for Ashcraft, heck of a finish.
Introduce you to Penelope Byler, who was diagnosed with cancer when she was just 2, but has been in remission since 2019 and was a special guest of Bob Nutting and the Pirates earlier today. Had a meet and greet with her favorite player, Brian Reynolds, got to play catch with him, had a customized locker, a customized jersey. Her teammates were in attendance, all kinds of gifts. She also got a chance to throw out the first pitch earlier tonight. Her mom, Kylie, telling me that seeing her smile is just a blessing. Brian Reynolds also saying that giving her a special day is extra special. She's in a suite tonight, the 1971 World Series suite, with her teammates, family, and friends. Once again, courtesy of Bob Nutting. Just a great story. And guys, we've talked about some great stories with the Pirates so far in this young season, but most of those have been on the field. It's really cool when you can see a great story like this that really is off the field, but I guess tonight on the field.
Yeah, agreed, Danny. That was really neat to be down there and watching that. And she was not aware that her teammates were going to make the trip from Lower City, Ohio. There they are. They're on the watching themselves now. And her favorite player, Brian Reynolds, and she was smiling ear to ear. Jonathan Bolin, 13th appearance this season. Acquired this winter from the Royals in the deal for Matt Strom.
Well, it's kind of a nice thing to have the Phillies have to go fairly deep now into that bullpen here at the first game of the series. Maybe that will pay some dividends.
It's Horwitz, Griffin, and Rodriguez. Horwitz 0 for 2 against Nola. Aaron Nola, 3 2/3, 6 runs, 6 hits. Fouled off. Pirates had a 6-run third inning. Most by the Pirates against the Phillies in 10 years. And a base hit. Spencer Horwitz. He's hit safely now in his last 7 starts.
It kind of reminds me of some of the Phillies hits that left-hand hitters have gotten. They go up out of the strike zone and hit it kind of the other way toward, in this case, left center. Philly first baseman Harper, he's got a going that way. Well, talk about this rivalry in years gone past. That would have caused problems in the rivalry. Young star getting hit. Oh, that might have been a foul ball, Greg.
Philadelphia is challenging.
Yeah, they're challenging.
Hit by pitch call on the field.
Does it hit the knob? Oh, yeah. I believe they're going to call foul ball.
Crew chief Doug Eddings. Home plate umpire Emil Jimenez.
When they get together to talk like that, is it about that play or are they talking about something else? Curious. You know what, as they're waiting. No, they're just
not talking. We're not talking now.
You saw that replay, didn't you think it hit the knob? No? Not sure? You don't want to say.
Silly.
You got to get it right, right?
Yeah, okay.
This building here. Just tension.
Here we go.
Here.
After review, the call's overturned. The ball hit the knob of the bat. Philadelphia retains its challenge.
Is that the way you saw it, Greg?
Yes. Griffin. Oh.
Start over.
Yeah, get all that equipment back on. Griffin doesn't seem too thrilled about all this. When does the clock start again, Bob, for the batter? Do you know after this?
When the umpire twirls his fingers.
Okay. Has he done it yet?
No, he's getting ready to twirl.
Ah, start the clock. Oh, 0-2.
That's cheating. Come back. The first pitch, breaking ball right down there at the knees. Shouldn't be allowed.
Connor Griffin, infield single to start the third inning. Last time up hit a ball to the warning track and right. Those two at bats against the starter Nola. Bolin last year with the Royals, 34 appearances. Parts of the previous 3 years with KC. Saw the numbers for Bolin when he came in 12 2/3. He's walked 3, struck out 12. Don't tell me we're going to go through all this now and he's just going to walk him, Bob.
Yep.
After all that.
No, he's going to come after him with this pitch, and we're going to see a double to, I'm going to say down the right field line.
Okay. Here we go. Strikeout, but a stolen base. And Horwitz is going to wind up at third. A rare steal for Spencer Horwitz. His first.
He knew what to do when he saw the ball in center. Just pop up and get to third. That'll bring the infield in. That was a big error right there.
That is his first major league stolen base. Infield in. How about that? And since Spencer and the Bucs steal a base, now you steal a deal. Scan on screen for $25 off at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. First career stolen base for Horwitz.
In the rivalry game.
Yeah. Just another first.
Another moment.
Andy Rodriguez just foul.
Oh. Get it put in play, Andy. Nope, he didn't go.
Oh my. Doug Eddings said he did. And Rodriguez could not believe that call.
Even Horowitz is talking to him about that call. That's a no swing. That is a no swing.
Triola with 2 outs. Bounce to Bohm, drops it. Bohm kicks it. Pirates get that run after all. 8-3 air Bohm.
One of the things that had to happen to get Horowitz home on that.
Jeez.
The ball in center field, and now put that one in the web of the glove.
Yeah, don't see that very often.
And just like
doesn't stick.
Flicked it forward.
And now Cruz.
Like he was trying to go home with that ball.
Oh, Cruz looking to hit that one in Uniontown, and backswing gets a piece of Stubbs.
Yep. Kind of an appropriate name for a catcher. Stubbs.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a rough year. Talk about that crazy conflict with his own parents. And past diving first baseman Bryce Harper. Base hit for Cruz. He's on base for a 3rd time tonight. 2 hits and a walk, a couple of ribbies, moves Triola to 3rd.
That's the thing, you know, with Cruz, Greg, when he gets avoid strikeouts, balls that he gets put in play. I think he's hitting like 350 or something when he gets the ball in fair territory. Normally he hits the ball much harder than everybody else.
Ashcraft looked like he wants to go back out there, and maybe indeed he will. Looks like
nobody throwing in the pin, is there?
Somebody just started getting up. Johan Ramirez, maybe the stolen base there. Maybe if the Pirates add here, it's a 5-run lead. Maybe
just now getting up.
Get a couple more runs in. Maybe they bring in Ramirez. Stolen base for Cruz. He was caught stealing in the first. Now he's got 16 stolen bases on the year. Brandon Lau has homered in back-to-back at-bats. Fly ball to center. Crawford. Pirates get an unearned run and lead it 8-3. Pirates, 7th inning, lead the Phillies on the UPMC scoreboard. Pirates baseball is presented by UPMC, the official healthcare provider of sports coverage on SNP.
How about that hat?
Black and gold Phillies hat? You ever seen one like that?
Nope.
That's
from like the
Pirates mustard
the old
style
Pirates,
early 70s cap.
Yeah.
Well, Ashcraft back out there. It's 1-1 strike.
I
Now,
can tell you he's seen some rivalry games.
Yeah, no doubt. Johan Ramirez was up toward the end of the bottom of the 6th, and now looks like Montgomery, the lefty, up. Line drive, bullet back past Ashcraft. Justin Crawford with his first hit tonight.
Yeah, that one there, he just went right down the middle, gets good velocity. Came back a little harder than he threw it.
7th hit for the Phils. Garrett Stubbs hit by a pitch twice. There's Montgomery.
Ground ball. Gotta go downstairs. Seems like Stubbs all the guys been able to get in on tonight.
Yeah. 1-2 on Stubbs. Strikes out Stubbs this time.
That hard curveball, that's 0-2 pitch right there. Is that what the count was?
Uh, 1-2. Bouncing ball foul.
Well, it worked, but it's a better 0-2 pitch.
Turner 0 for 3. This is the first time in his career that he's thrown as many as 100 pitches. Braxton Ashcraft.
In his career, professional career.
Bouncing ball. 1. That's all they get. And tomorrow afternoon, a 4:05 start against these Phillies. Get here early, enjoy a pregame block party on Federal Street with live music, drink specials, and more. Get your tickets at Pirates.com. That's going to be it. With Schwarber coming to the plate, Don Kelly wants the lefty Montgomery, and Ashcraft should get a heck of an ovation. What a job he has done this season. Already they're standing. Braxton Ashcraft will exit to a standing ovation.
100 pitches and his ball strike ratio 76 strikes, 24 balls. Good hitting team, and he just went right at him.
Pirates, top of the 7th. Phillies have a man on, 2 outs. And now Mason Montgomery will face Kyle Schwarber, who homered off Ashcraft in the 5th. Major League leading 19th home run of the year. Hits this one toward left center. Throws back. And it's another Schwarber home run. Kyle Schwarber, a 2-run blast. He's got 20 on the year. An 8-5 ball game.
That's pretty impressive. These guys are turning around some pretty good velocity tonight. It's a 97 that just kind of flicked it out into the bullpen. Kind of put it right there in that little hallway between the bullpens.
Jeez, his 6th off a lefty. Kyle Schwarber. Line drive caught by Lau. Harper retired, but Schwarber's hit 2. Pirates lead 8-5. Pirates baseball on SNP is presented by MediConnect. Medicare made simple. Wild start to this weekend. Pirates are leading 8-5. Phillies continue to try to answer. And now it's another former Pirate, Chase Sugart.
He's having a good year, 1.98 ERA. Yeah, if we could have got by Schwarber there, I'd be feeling pretty relaxed right now, but now they've crawled back into range.
Thank you so much.
Reynolds robbed up a hit his last time up by the second baseman Stott. He singled in the 3rd. Reynolds, O'Hearn, Osuna against Chase Sugart. One ball, 2 strikes. Reynolds first 2 at-bats against Aaron Nola, who gave up those 6 third-inning runs. Nola went just 3 2/3. Tim Meza gave up the home run to Lau, 1 1/3, and Bullen gave up 1 unearned. Pirates have had at least a base runner in each of the first 6 innings. There's Penelope watching her favorite player, Brian Reynolds. Dan Potash with that story. 2-2. What a time she's having.
A little ice cream action.
Yeah. 3-2, and I think he had a great time too, playing catch with her. Just before batting practice started. Folks at Lending Hearts do a great job. 3-2 the count. To left field. Line drive out.
Man. They battle back to 3-2 there. As really liked chances of maybe getting him on base. Nobody out. He hit it hard, but Adam ball.
Yeah. Good shirt.
That's what this weekend's about. Friendly rivalry, but it's rivalry. But some times when it wasn't all that friendly between the players. How about another great moment in the rivalry? Rook walking back from Philadelphia.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
How about that? I
Yeah.
mean, now that's a rivalry.
Rook was a broadcaster, and the Pirates had a huge lead in Philadelphia, Old Veterans Stadium, and he was on with Lanny Fratteri. He said, if the Pirates don't win this game and the Phillies come back and beat the Pirates, I will walk back. Well, he fulfilled that promise the offseason.
Raised a
Did
bunch
a big
of money
walk
with
for
that.
charity. Yeah.
One end of the state to the other.
1-1. In on the hands and rolled to Bohm. O'Hearn. Broken bat. Out number 2. Take a look at our Allstate Good Hands replay. This was in the bullpen. The Osuna home run. It's Yohan Ramirez with the cone catch. The Allstate Good Hands replay. That's an all-time classic moment. Osuna's home run, 438 feet. Dennis Santana and Gregory Soto there. Need 6 more outs. See how Don Kelly going to navigate through this bullpen, get those important 6 outs. Ashcraft, 6 2/3, gives up 4 runs, 7 hits. Osuna's gotten hot in May. Pirates signed him to a 1-year, $12 million deal in February. 2-2.
Arizona was like thinking about challenging that.
And strikes out looking for the first time tonight. The Pirates go down in order. Head to the 8th inning. Yeah. The Rook walk. Jim Rooker. Game series with the Phils tomorrow afternoon here at PNC Park. Bubba Chandler gets the call for the Buccos. Lefty Christopher Sanchez for the Phillies. Coverage starts at 3 here on Sportsnet Pittsburgh and streaming on SMP 360. First pitch called ball 1 to Alec Bohm. As Mason Montgomery goes back out there to start the 8th. He came on to face Schwarber and Harper in the 7th. Gave up the home run and a line out, and this ground ball to Connor Griffin. We're going to recap what's happened so far in the game. Our dashboard report presented by your Western PA GMC dealers. Aaron Nola chased in the 4th. Braxton Ashcraft, the inherited runner, scoring 4 runs total. Brandon Lau, 2-homer game. Kyle Schwarber has hit a pair of homers. Happy birthday wish to Justin Blaine, a 16-year season ticket holder, and his mom, Kathy, both celebrating birthdays today. Bev Mooney, belated happy birthday. And there is Kyle Schwarber. Brandon Marsh is out number 2. Ideally, Schwarber does not get another at bat tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to see him come to the plate. That's it. Wait till tomorrow when we can't prevent it.
Mason Montgomery was the opener in the game yesterday. Faced 4 batters, struck out 3 of them, gave up a hit to Hunter Goodman. And he threw 14 pitches. 11 for strikes. Evan Sisk also pitched yesterday, 15 pitches. And Sisk probably not available because he also pitched on Wednesday. Those lefties awfully important when you face the Phillies. One and 2 on Stott. Sacrifice fly for him in the 4th. Mason Montgomery, one of those players we talked about in the 3-team deal involving the Houston Astros, the Pirates, and the Rays. They got Montgomery, Brandon Lau, and Jake Mangum.
Now you would think that the Phillies are going to, even though they got off to a slow start, they're going to have a lot to say about who wins that Eastern Division. If you're in competition with them, you better have some left-handed firepower.
Yes. Popped up. Oh, it's going to go out of play.
You were talking about the lefties they have, and it kind of reminded me of the Met days when the Pirates were trying to compete with the Mets. The Mets were the big dogs in the division. You had to bring in some lefties.
Challenge here from Andy Rodriguez. ABS powered by T-Mobile.
Call it stone fair. Pittsburgh has 1 more challenge remaining.
Count goes to 3-2. Don Kelly talked about the challenges earlier today. He said, if my guys are convicted, I want them to use it. I don't want them to be stuck with maybe 2 at the end of the game, not using them. 3-2 ground ball. Good job, Mason Montgomery. A 1-2-3 8. Pirates still lead 8-5. $30,000 folks on hand here. First of 3. The rival Phillies. 3 more outs to get, looking for some more runs. Horwitz, 1 for 3, singled to lead off the 6th, then stole his first major league base, went to 3rd on an error by the catcher, throwing error, and then he scored on an error by the 3rd baseman, Bohm. Lau and Osuna. Home runs, and O'Neill Cruz 2-run 3rd inning single. Nine-hit attack, 8 runs. 6 of them came in the 3rd inning, 9 to the plate.
It's like Lau's talking to all the pitchers.
Yeah, Keller next to him. Close.
That one was close. Not close enough.
Look out. Oh. Jeez, he's something. Spencer Horwitz. He knows what he's doing at the plate.
Yep.
HN Supermo look at the hit.
Doesn't really matter if he falls behind the count or not.
Horwitz.
Right
8-pitch at bat.
Right-hand pitchers, he's going to get his hits.
Billy Cook is going to pinch run for him at first.
You just stole a base early in the game. Now you're getting pitched.
Yeah, what's going on here?
That's not right. Now Cook, he can steal a base. Nice lead.
Sugar with the Pirates last year. Facing his former club after a 1-2-3 7th. Pirates now with 10 hits. Popped up. Stott puts it away. So Connor Griffin on base twice. Initially was ruled to have been hit by a pitch in the 6th. And there goes Cook, and that's an easy steal because the ball gets past. He would have had it stolen anyway. Billy Cook, third stolen base of the night for the Pirates.
You always tell the straight steal when there's a slide on a wild pitch. I mean, you're not worried about anything happening at the plate. You are trying to get to that bag. A hit and run, they'll always look over their shoulder and see what happens with the pitch. The ball looked like it could have been a little inside.
3 steals for Billy Cook. He'll stay in the game and probably move to left. Reynolds to right. O'Hearn to first. That's what the Pirates have been doing, leading late. Again, looking for more. Endy Rodriguez. A walk, a pop up, a strikeout. Starts his 2nd straight game. Two-one. Roller right side. Fielded by Stott. Hook to third, 2 outs.
Stott was up and slows down pretty quick off the bat. I thought that had a chance.
Third Trill comes to the plate. Right now it is a save situation, and there's the lefty, Gregory Soto. Good chance to see Nick Gonzalez, you'd think, back in the lineup tomorrow. Banged up a little bit the other day. 1 ball, 1 strike. Triolo taking advantage. Not a good ball game for him. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Wave going. Game 1 of 3 with the Phillies. 4:05 tomorrow. Phillies lost 6 straight series and then won their last 5 straight. Chopper coming on, Turner, and just does get Triolo. So it is a save situation for Soto. 8-5 Bucks. Gregory Soto enters the game to try and earn the save for Braxton Ashcraft. Hard-throwing lefty, his first year with the Pirates. Pirates pitching change presented by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
You see, he's been in 21 games, having 22 now that he's in this one. He's up there with the leaders in appearances. Getting a lot of work.
First pitch strike. Edmundo Sosa moving from right to first. Ryan O'Hearn. Billy Cook stays in the game to play left. And moving from left to right, Brian Reynolds. Ground ball, Connor Griffin. Oh, almost still got him. Bang, bang play. It will be an E6 unless they challenge and it's overturned. They will not.
And right in the middle of the glove. Don't know what happened. You know, it's weird. He one hands a lot of stuff. This one here, he decided to go with 2 hands and ended up missing it.
Justin Crawford trying to bunt his way on.
Yeah, he's trying to get some runners on for Schwarber. Stubbs on deck, then Turner, and then Schwarber. Nobody out.
And ball 1 strike on Justin Crawford. To 1 count. Sosa picked up his 4th save of the season on Tuesday. Did give up a run on 2 hits. Pirates beat the Rockies 3-1. And 2-2. Crawford 1 hit in 18 at bats against lefty pitching this season. Adolis Garcia on deck to pinch hit for the lefty hitting Garrett Stubbs. Three and 2. Wild pitch moves Sosa to second.
You know, normally I'd say that really doesn't make any difference, but in this case it kind of does, Greg. As it takes away the double play ball and makes it tougher to keep Schwarber on the bench.
Broken bat. And the first gigantic out. Now Adolis Garcia, who is overdue, will step to the plate. Soto turned around Lost that ball. Ball one.
Thank goodness he didn't like just kick it off a little somewhere.
Yeah.
Where he couldn't get to it. It was just still right there underneath him.
Garcia hitless in his last 17 at bats. Pinch hitting for Garrett Stubbs. On deck is Trey Turner and then Schwarber. 1 out and a 3-run ball game. First year with the Phillies for Adolis Garcia. Big years with the Texas Rangers. Signed as a free agent in December. 2-1.
A nice little backdoor breaking pitch. Gets himself back even in the count now.
Gregory Soto, who pitched with the Phillies for a year and a half, 23 season and part of the 24 campaign. Full count. Walked him. Tying run comes to the plate. An error, broken bat comebacker, and a walk. And it's Trey Turner. And unless they turn a double play, Schwarber will bat. And don't discount what Turner can do.
And even if they get Turner out, Schwarber's a tying run. If they don't get Turner out, Schwarber's a go-ahead run. That opening error looming large right at this point. He wants a ground ball right now. He would love to turn a double play here and get this game over with.
Ooh. Fouls off the slider from Soto.
Get ready, Trio.
Base hit to right.
The other way.
And the bases are loaded for Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber comes to the plate. Homered twice tonight, once off a lefty. 9 career grand slams. 1 for 3 in his career against Gregory Soto.
Well, I'll tell you, that was an excellent piece of hitting by Turner going the other direction. I thought for sure he was going to try and pull the lefty, put it on the ground, which that's what I was hoping for.
The 2 home runs for Schwarber. Ashcraft gave it up in the 5th. His next at bat off the lefty, Montgomery. Talking things over here with Harper. And Bill Murphy, the pitching coach, talking strategy. Just the second time this season he's come to the plate with the bases loaded.
Man, it's going to be loud this at bat.
Ball one.
The fans from both uniforms standing up and yelling.
.247 career hitter with the bases loaded, including those 9 career grannies. 2-0. Three and 0. Ball 4, it's 8-6. And a challenge. And it's 8-6. With Schwarber the RBI, second walk of the inning for Soto.
They just all around. You don't want to throw him a strike, I guess, but you know, base hit now ties the game. Base on balls, you move the tying run.
Ball one.
Second base.
Harper 3 for 4 plus a line out. Ball 2. Finally, a strike.
I don't know if that was a strike, Greg. I think he may have swung at ball 3 there.
2-1. Off the wall. The game is tied. And out at third for the second out. The Phillies on the Bryce Harper double that was nearly a home run brings home Garcia and Turner to tie the game. Schwarber is the second out at third base, and Alec Bohm will come to the plate.
Man, right up next to the yellow line. So close. Schwarber almost broke his ankle there. That one.
That close to being a grand slam for Harper.
An inch, maybe an inch.
It'll be a single, actually. Doesn't matter. 2-run single.
This is a crew chief review of a potential home run called in play. Also, Philadelphia's challenge of play at third base.
Phillies are challenging the play at third. Right now the play goes 8-1-5.
Well, the only thing I could say at third base is they were illegally blocking the bag. That hit right on the corner of the padding.
Single, 2-run single going to second on the throw.
No, I wasn't watching. We couldn't get lucky enough for Harper to have passed anybody.
That would have been
at first base.
Well, that would have been so good.
I mean, he's obviously off the bag there.
Yeah.
But they're going to be they're going to be checking to see if he was blocked off the bag.
It's a big bag. Just one little foot there. Incredibly, the Phillies have come back. Gregory Soto, the blown save. And the error on Connor Griffin opens the door. Plus 2 walks. And the go-ahead run. Harper
After
at
review,
second.
it is confirmed the ball is in play. Also at third base, it is confirmed the runner's out. Philadelphia loses the challenge.
Eight game. Phillies have come all the way back. So close to being a grand slam. And Alec Bohm at the plate. One ball, one strike. Hits even at 10 apiece. Score tied at 8. Brandon Bidwaa, the rookie who just made his Major League debut the other day. Makes you think that Isaac Matson, something wrong with him. 2-2. And it's the veteran hard-throwing lefty Jose Alvarado. Fly ball to right. And Reynolds.
Walk it off.
So, yeah. Pirates look to walk it off. O'Neal Cruz will lead off the bottom of the ninth. 8-8. Gregory Soto frustrated, walking 2 batters in that inning. The leadoff error by Connor Griffin opening the door. And now O'Neal Cruz, the old sledgehammer back.
3 base runners right there, the error and 2 walks.
Yeah. Garcia stays in the game to play right field. Brandon Marsh moves to left. Rafael Marchand is now
strikeout
catching.
numbers there.
Marsh to left. Marchand behind the plate for Alvarado.
Right at him with a fastball. Alvarado does have all those strikeouts. He's tough to put in play at times.
One ball, 2 strikes. O'Neal Cruz on base 3 times, 2 hits, a walk. Struck out in the 4th against the lefty Meza. He's never had a career walk-off homer, in case you're interested. Bryce Harper, a 2-run single. 3-2.
We'll take a couple of walks.
.99 miles an hour gets him. Time for the North Star Chevrolet Buick and GMC star of the game. It's Brandon Lau. Third 2-homer game already. Homered in the third off Nola, and then homered in the fifth off the lefty Meza. A dozen home runs for him on the year. He's done better against lefties in the month of May, by the way, hitting .250 this month against left-handed pitching. He's had 3 career walk-off homers. Yee.
Oh, wicked. Watch the movement on this. This comes sailing in.
Well, 3-1. Lau through April was hitting just a .147 with a .324 OPS against lefties. This month, .250 average, .625 against left-handed pitching. 3-1. That umpire said he swung.
Just a little inside. It looked.
He said it was a ball, though. He asked.
Well, I don't.
Jimenez.
Did he swing at this?
Home plate umpire said he did.
Wow.
And Lau checks it, but it was a ball, though, right? 3-2. Goes down on strikes, back-to-back Ks. It's Brian Reynolds. Dennis Santana up in the Pirates bullpen, so he will pitch the 10th if the Pirates don't score here. He's up and ready. In the pitch com when he was capped. 0-1 on Reynolds. One for 4 with a couple of walks against Alvarado in the past.
Short visit. I think Alvarado's told him what he wants to do, and okay.
Couple strikes on him. Alvarado pitched in Boston last night. Gave up a run against the Red Sox. One-two pitch. He'll go out of play. Pirates had the big lead. Phillies come back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And up the middle and a base hit. Winning run aboard.
And a high sinker. Still got it on the ground though.
And now it's O'Hearn.
Could O'Hearn maybe reach those seats, huh?
Boy, lefty hitters are batting .500 against Alvarado.
Not tonight.
14 for 28.
Doesn't make any sense, does it? I mean, the fastball that he's throwing tonight is upper 90s, and it's got that tail right in on the lefties, and a little sink to it too when it gets it down.
Out in front of this lefty hitter. He does not want to face Osuna. There's a .400 career hitter against him. Reynolds takes off. Oh, that's bold. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. He steals the base.
That's pretty clutch. He's in scoring position. Never took a peek, nothing. Just try to get it to that bag, and he made it.
Ryan Reynolds steals his 3rd base of the season. It's the 4th steal of the night for the Pirates. Now a base hit can win it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two and 2. Struck him out. Going extras. To the 10th inning. Pirates and Phillies tied at 8. Tied at 8 going to the 10th inning here at PNC Park. Pirates Phils first of 3, and it's Dennis Santana trying to keep it tied.
Santana not really in that closer's role anymore. He'll try to pick himself up a W tonight.
Brendan Marsh came in as the league's leading hitter. It has dropped down to 4th. Mario Vargas back up along with Shea Langoliers, major league batting leaders. Runner at 2nd base, Alec Boehm, made the last out of the 9th. Pirates are 3-4 in extra inning games this season, 0-2 here at PNC Park. Phillies 3-3 in extra sessions. To right and off the wall, almost a home run. Phillies get a run to lead it 9-8 on the double by Marsh. 9-8. The Phillies take the lead for the first time tonight.
And they have another runner out there in scoring position with nobody out. Well, you know, when you're on the road like this, you got to try to get those 2 runs home. The Pirates would. If they don't do that, then the Pirates start with, of course, the tying run out there at 2nd. So It's still very important for them to score again, and very important for us to not let them. They've been chasing a win all night, and now they have the lead.
Ryan Kirkering, Johan Duran, looks like he's not available. He pitched and saved his 7th game last night. And Santana trying to right the ship. He has struggled to the point where he's not in save situations anymore.
The Phillies have used a lot of their bullpen tonight. Didn't get a long start from Nola.
Santana had an 0.69 ERA his first 13 outings this year. Last 6 outings, he's given up 6 runs in 5 1/3. Coming into tonight, that's a 10.13 ERA. Stott trying to at least get Marsh to third.
Yeah, he's trying to pull the ball.
Last time the Phillies came back from this high a deficit against the Pirates was back in September of 2021. Pirates led 6-0 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Ball 2. The starter that night for the Phillies was Aaron Nola. He stayed in the game. Went 6, gave up 6 runs. The Phillies went on to win it 12-6. Still 2-2. Santana hasn't had a strikeout last 7 appearances. He doesn't strike out many anyway. Broken bat, little flare. That's trouble. Cruz has to hurry. And the runner is held. Anthony Contreras, the third base coach, holds Marsh. Nobody out.
Yeah, they weren't going to challenge Cruz's arm with nobody out. It was a situation where they had to throw up that stop sign. One of those plays with a couple of outs, you go ahead and roll the dice because it's not hit very hard. Cruz gets to it.
Infield in, nobody out. Rafael Marchand is first at bat, the switch hitting catcher.
And that was a good time for that strikeout.
Came on to catch in the bottom of the 9th. Runner goes from first, and the Pirates don't pay any attention to Stott. He gets the steal.
Not even going to cover the bag.
It's his 9th steal of the season. Well, they call it defensive indifference. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a base hit. This might score 2. And it will. Phillies now lead 11-8. The backup to the backup. Rafael Marchand singles in a pair, and still nobody out.
All right. Kept plugging away, and we kind of let him hang around. And now they are in charge. Pretty good start by Ashcraft goes by the boards.
Rafael Marchand, before that hit, was batting .074. 4 hits in 53 at bats this season. It really is a struggle for Dennis Santana. Well, there have been some tough losses early this season. This one will top the list. The Pirates don't come back. And the rookie Brandon Bidwell back up. Phillies have now out hit the Pirates 13-11. Another hit on a 1-2 pitch. And heading to third base is Marchand, and he's there. Still nobody out. Justin Crawford singles. Dennis Santana just can't get anybody out.
I kind of feel for him. He's so good since he's been a Pirate, but something definitely has happened. And
Don Kelly's going to have to take him out of
the other day, it seemed to me like he just wasn't making very many good pitches as far as not right down the middle of the plate. He's not really a power guy at all.
Brandon Bidwell, second big league appearance. 11-8 Phillies, top of the 10th. Rafael Marchand singled in a pair and then went to third on the hit by Crawford. Here is Brandon Bidwell, who made his major league debut on Wednesday. Obviously, Isaac Matson is shut down for some reason. Not available. Garcia steals second. By the way, they did change it to a stolen base for Stott, not defensive indifference.
Well, this time the Pirates went to cover the bag. Last time they didn't.
Steals for Crawford. Second and third infield in, nobody out. We'll have to find out what is up with Isaac Matson. Has not pitched since Sunday.
Only pitched twice on the road. Am I right?
Obviously he's shut down for whatever reason. Yeah, correct. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Once in Arizona and once in Frisco.
Yeah, 6 pitches in Arizona, by the way. Not like he was overused. There he is. He's not available, obviously.
24 pitches altogether.
Two and two. And Bidwell gets the strikeout, and they'll throw that out of play. His first major league strikeout.
He got a live arm.
Down under.
Right? This one here, he popped through there at 98. That's what the Pirates needed, a strikeout.
Trey Turner. Takes ball 1. Turner followed the Adolis Garcia walk with a base hit of Gregory Soto. There's that live arm. 1 ball, 1 strike. Benoit, who gave up 12 runs in 15 innings and 15 appearances with the Indianapolis Indians. But just an incredible year last season. Pirates minor league system. This 24-year-old from Brisbane, Australia. Still 1-2. Benoit had a stretch last year in the minor leagues where he faced 64 consecutive batters without allowing a hit. .40 appearances split among 4 teams, finished with an .074 ERA in the minors. 2-2. Kyle Schwarber on deck. And still 2-2 on Turner. Schwarber walked with the bases loaded against Soto after hitting homers in the 5th and 7th innings. Oh.
No, backup slider. Didn't really break a whole lot. Ended up jamming him.
Dennis Santana can only watch and wonder. Struck him out looking. Turner's going to challenge.
Batter telling you to strike all.
Struck him out looking.
Charge confirmed. Philadelphia has 1 more challenge remaining.
And now the question is, do they face Schwarber or Harper? First base open. And they'll pitch to him. Pick your poison. That'll help.
Yep. Well, it is a good fastball that Benoit throws. I mean, it's
got life.
Got a little pop to it.
Two strikes on Schwarber.
Another one. That one was 99.
Brandon Benoit, first Australian-born player to don a Pirates uniform. 0-2. Just picked up his first 2 career strikeouts, now trying to get Schwarber. Center field, Cruz. So Brandon Benoit faces 3 and gets 3, and the Pirates will have that automatic runner at second base as they try to come back down 11-8. Trail 11-8 now. They'll have an automatic runner at second base. It'll be Ryan O'Hearn, and Marcell Ozuna will lead off. Orion Kirkering to try and save it now. And it will be his 5th major league save, his first this season. Kirkering pitched 2 nights ago at Fenway. Strike 1.
Well, these guys have got back up off the floor a few times this year. In a series, in a game, in innings. This would be pretty special if they could pull it off.
Ball a strike. Osuna homered in the third. It's good to see that Nick Gonzalez is at least able to bat. He's on deck to pinch hit for Cook.
Osuna gets on. Be the tying run.
2-2. Kirkering has struck out 11 in just over 15 innings. He's walked only 6. Three and two. Full count. Whoa! Ball 4. Now the Pirates have the tying run coming to the plate. Nick Gonzalez batting for Billy Cook. Kind of assume that Gonzalez got banged up a little bit on Wednesday at some point in that game. Facing Orion Kirkering with 2 on and nobody out. Sweeper. Gonzalez 0 for 2 as a pinch hitter this season. Ground ball. Nice stop. Bohm throws on to first. Oh, what a play. Alec Bohm, a sensational play to blindly throw a strike to first. For an incredible first out here in the bottom of the 10th.
He's not playing no doubles, and he was still able to steal a double. He's playing off the line quite a bit with the tying run up. You would think that he would be trying to keep that ball from getting down that line. Just a great range right there is all.
Connor Griffin now. Gonzalez robbed of extra bases by Alec Bohm. Phenomenal play. Griffin trying to find a way to get on. Ground ball. Bohm again. 2 outs. Pirates down to their final out. Run scores. 11-9. And here's Endy Rodriguez.
Bohm earlier let a run score on an error. That was certainly a redeemer he had. Pirates could easily tying run at second base if he doesn't come up with that one.
And ball 1 strike. Now down to their last strike of the Pirates. Matson is up.
He is available.
apparently.
Oh,
2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Holt just gets a piece. Somehow, some way, trying to get on base, stay alive. 2-2, 3-2. Foul tip just. Nope, that is it. The Phillies come back and stun the Pirates. This one is the toughest loss by far this season.
yeah, this is a.
Wow.
I mean, you feel like you had them all the way. Kind of a cliche, but it was right there.
The strikeout, the backswing knocks the ball out, so that's why the umpire rules it is a strikeout. Wow, Phillies, to their credit, get up off the deck. Kyle Schwarber, 2-homer game, helped lead the way. Bryce Harper, the 2-run single that gave them the lead.
They just
tied it.
Wouldn't stop.
Boom.
Threw the whole bullpen at us just about.
Yep. Come back.
Got the starter out of there fairly early.
Wow, what a start to the next.